real. Trust is the glue when they peeled it apart. One lie at a time, one blade through the heart. You gave them your word, then they cashed the check. Now the glue don't hold, whole damn war gon' wreck. You stood on line for the polio shot, hand on heart, praying science was the answer. Trust the white coat like a parish priest and the whole thing shifted. Adverse events got buried in the file cabinet. Folks who asked the hard questions got labeled nuts. You stayed quiet. That's how trust dies, feel me? Not with fireworks, with a clipboard and a cold grin. Came up trusting the doctor, white coat, the stamp from the MA. Polio shot was a blessing, you was lined up straight away. Thank the Lord for science, for the needle, for the cure. Then some time passed the boom, the whole thing got a little more obscure. The schedule doubled and tripled, then they kept on pushing more. By the time your grandkids hit the scene, they was jabbed with a ghost in the door of a system. Forgot the first code, first do no harm. Now the pediatrician's office looked like a factory farm. 90 shots by 18, that's what they saying in the chart. Autism went from 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 30, man, that part don't sit right. Numbers don't front, but the system does, slick and slow. Every mom and pop that raised the hand got, you don't know, yo. You bugging, you a head case, you a threat to public health. Meanwhile, the babies kept regressing, quiet like by stealth. You boomers watched it go down, still holding on to the faith. Now your grandkids can't speak, tell me who paid for the bait. Trust is the glue when they peeled it apart. One lie at a time, one blade through the heart. You gave them your word, then they cashed the check. Now the glue don't hold, whole damn war gon' wreck. Manufacturing consent was sitting on the shelf like scripture. You knew the media was just a mouthpiece for power. Then you watched CNN turn into a brand, and you let it ride. Knowledge ain't action. And a shrug is a vote for the same old hustle. Gen X, we seen the first cracks in the media's brick wall. Watch CNN flip from news to a logo, watch the Junos fall. From truth chasers, Sister McAfee's, the Pentagon, errand boys on a string. We read Chomsky and Merman in the 90s, knew the whole damn band, man. The cadger and consent on the coffee table, dog-eared notes in the spine. We knew the filters, knew the grift, knew how they built the line. The narrative, but no one ain't moving, so we kept it to ourselves. Stacked it on a shelf, called it insight, let the silence ring bells. Clown the boomers for trusting Cronkite like a prophet on a screen. Then we did the same dance, just a different machine. We trusted the alt weeklies, the zines, the indie paper with the bite. Then they got bored or they sold or they folded in the night. Now nobody trusts nobody. Whole thing's a sinkhole, dead on arrival. We help dig it with our irony, our cool, our survival. You can't blame the millennials for moving like they don't believe. We taught them every mic got a price tag, every smile got sleeves. Trust is the glue when they peeled it apart. One lie at a time, one blade through the heart. You gave them your word, then they cashed the check. Now the glue don't hold, whole damn wall gon' wreck. You lived through the years, the world shut down. The experts said one thing Monday, flipped it on Tuesday. The scientists and doctors who asked questions got scrubbed from the net. You learn real quick, faster than any school could teach. Trust is a tool they use to keep you in line. Y'all lived through the one where the whole world held its breath. And the expert said one thing, then the next thing was death. Turned into a number, then a headline, then a political pawn. You watch scientists get their platform for saying maybe hold on, maybe wait, maybe question, maybe let another study talk. Then the censorship came down heavy like a bat in the dark sidewalk. That thirst for control was right there naked on the screen. You watch doctors get clipped for saying what the data mean. Risk averse events, natural immunity playing their role. You learn it quicker than the classroom ever could console. Breath is not a virtue and the institution's lying on repeat. Trust is a weapon they used to keep you compliant, keep you beating silent. You ain't wrong for doubting, you're wrong if you freeze and stare. Cause doubt without action is just a rocking chair, rocking back and forth while the whole block burns slow. Trust was the glue, now the glue don't hold, that's all you need to know. 3 broken promises. Boomers trusted the white coat till it drew blood. Gen X trusted the unturning until it got bored. Millennials never trusted a thing and still got burned. Counterculture asking if you can't trust the healer, the messenger, or the system, but what's left? And trust is the glue when they peeled it apart. One lie at a time, one blade through the heart. You gave them your word, then they cashed the check.